All right, I'm going to jump in. All the songwriting classes I've ever taken have focused on writing what you know and writing from experience, which is a great plan unless you're someone who is actually pretty boring and risk averse. So I did write one adventure song about this one time I broke the rules and got on a train without paying for the ticket first, but the song went a little sideways from there. Was a long black night and I was out of money. Had to get across state lines by the morning light. Now some might have seen it like a great big joke. Didn't find it very funny, but I grabbed my bag and I jumped that train without a shadow of a plan in sight. And it's not like me, I'm the one who likes to know where I've come from and where I'm gonna go. It's been a long, hard lesson to go with the flow and to give a little push to my ducks in a row. Just a little push to my ducks in a row. Oh, you showed up at my door in a funny kind of raincoat, talking about the storms that you dodged when you came to town. You didn't seem to mind about the holes at your elbows. You liked the ventilation, and you laughed as you shook your arms till the water dripped down. Well, it's not like me, I'm the one who likes to fly under the radar and stay warm and dry. Been a long, hard lesson to go with the flow and to give a little push to my ducks in a row. Just a little push to my ducks in a row. Give me balance on these shifting sands and a star to point me north. Give me sea legs so we can crest the waves and catch the spray, and a lifeline for when they toss us overboard. Oh, you might be hard-pressed to call my life a big adventure. I wake up in the morning at the same time every dang day. But I wake to you and your point of view and our endless conversation. And it's a funny kind of drama when the action is a choice to stay. And it's who I am and it's who I'm trying to be, staying true to you while I'm staying true to me. Been a long, hard lesson to go with the flow and to give a little push to my ducks in a row. Just a little push to my ducks in a row. One more push to my ducks in a row. Just a little push to my ducks in a row. Ducks in a row. Ducks in a row. Ducks in a row. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, I'm going to finish out my true crime set with another 100% true tale that took place the summer I graduated from college, which was a terrible summer. I was a baby adult, and I didn't know if I was coming or going. And it happened to coincide with the summer that my grandparents, who happened to live in the same town where I went to college, were packing up their house and moving to a retirement home. So this is the story of what happened one day that summer. One time I stole a book, I'll tell you why. It happened on a warm day in July. I was working one more summer in my tiny college town. The heat curled up my posters and the quiet pulled me down. They said the world would be my oyster when they gave me my degree. I disagreed, didn't know what I'd need. Meanwhile, in the same town round the bend, Another arrow wound down to its end. A couple sealed the final boxes, going to Goodwill. The rest of their possessions moving with them down the hill. He said, my steps have grown unsteady and your memory's breaking free. She disagreed. She didn't know what she'd need. And oh, how do you know if it's an ending? Oh, or a spark? Oh, give us grace to know the signposts and the marks. Pete and Dottie met before the war. Together they dreamed big and wanted more. Their home became a shrine to all the wonders they would see, and fertile ground for dreamers and for grandkids. That was me. I said to them, you must have known that you were meant to be. They disagreed. They hadn't known what they'd need. And oh, how do you know if it's an ending? Oh, or a spark? Oh, give us grace to know the signposts and the marks. So that day when I felt sorry for myself, I found a thrift shop and my eye fell on an old blue book upon the shelf. I opened up the cover and in writing small and neat, it said December 1940, from your Dottie to my Pete. And though the $2 on the flyleaf was a reasonable fee, I disagreed. For once I knew what I'd need. And oh, how do you know if it's an ending? Oh, or a spark? Oh, give us grace to know the signposts and the marks. The signposts and the marks. One time I stole a book, I'll tell you why.
Thanks very much. I'm Erin Sullivan. It's been a pleasure.